What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to cover. Right now we're bringing the pups to go get groomed, but I figured let's address this video because of what's coming up. Alright, so while the car is warming up, and I don't know why I'm still wearing this mic because I think it's dead. Alright guys, so as you see by, I'm sure, the thumbnail of this video, the R8 is gone, okay? It was sold, I will say that, so there's a slight little bit of clickbait in there. But it is really gone, that is true, and it did really get robbed. However, they're just not two of the same, I guess, scenarios. So, thanks to the guys at RDS, where I purchased the car from, they actually helped me the financing and to sell it and stuff like that. But I did sell the vehicle, but the day before I sold it got robbed, and I will talk about that more in a second, because that's a whole crazy story in itself. But that is not BS. It's not clickbait. That actually really did happen. I was trying to get the footage for you guys to kind of like show, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get it. They didn't release it yet. Let's talk about what's next for the channel. So, I am getting a new car. It is coming tomorrow. You guys won't see it until well, you might see it on my Instagram first, so go follow my Instagram if you're trying to see the vehicle. Because I'll probably post it somewhat tomorrow or the next day. But for YouTube-wise, I obviously need to make a whole video. I already started getting some parts for it. I'm super excited about that. We have Cruise Week coming up. We're going down with some sick-ass cars. So that's coming up. We got a good amount of content coming up. And one major shout out is to my boy Manny, because he's actually letting me use his Osmo Pocket 3 because that got stolen into the robbery. Alright, dogs are dropped off now. Dropping off 2 packages to UPS. It is beautiful out, and I really hope that this weather keeps the same energy for Cruise Week on the 16th. That's going to be exciting. Alright, so getting into the robbery situation, which I feel like most people are here for. Basically, the day before I actually sold the car, like we had, me and the new owner basically like discussed everything. He looked at the car, all that stuff, and then he just had to get approved for financing. So I contacted the dealer that I bought the car from and asked them if they could approve him for financing, and thankfully they were able to. So, we had to wait a week. The car had to get inspected through the dealer, make sure that everything's all good and that kind of stuff. And literally the day before that the car was turned over to the new owner, there was like robberies in my neighborhood, and they were targeting high-end cars, like specifically like not really like that high-end, like supercars obviously, but like, just the German stuff, the the Mercedes, the Audi, the BMW. Now I have no idea how they got into the vehicle. I don't know. I might, I could even have left it unlocked for all I recall. I do not remember. It's really weird that they did target high-end cars though, because I don't know if they were just checking doors or if they actually had something to like unlock the vehicle, because most of those cars have like an auto locking when you walk away. I mean, even in my Honda that I'm driving right now, when I walk away, it locks the car. And I'm pretty sure my R8 had this, but regardless, they got into the car and they literally took everything that was in the car. Like literally down to owner's manuals and my Unitronic cable for the tune. I felt really bad for the new owner that happened, because now I couldn't provide them with the cable. I didn't have the original window sticker was in the car, and like the glove box, the owner's manuals, all that kind of stuff. But as far as like my possessions that were actually taking, they stole my camera, my Osmo Pocket 3, which sucks because you guys know how hard, I'm assuming you guys know how hard it is to find another one. I have one ordered. I ordered one last week, like when it happened. I'm still waiting for it to come in. It should come in before Cruise Week. It's supposed to be shipped out on Thursday, so which is in 2 days. Today is Tuesday. So hopefully I get it in time for the event and the new car. Like, I want to like vlog. I mean, granted, I could use this one for when I get the car, like that kind of vlog and that kind of stuff. But as far as the actual Cruise Week goes, I need the camera to go down and film some stuff. So that I'm really excited about, doing mods, all that kind of stuff. So that was taken from me, and my firearm. Unfortunately, I did have my gun in the car, and it was in the glove box. And then, I abide by all the laws and stuff like that. For you guys who don't know, I have my carry permit. I'm allowed to have it on me. It's nothing bad, illegal, anything like that. I just left it in the car for some weird reason, and they just so happened to break into the car and literally take everything. So which makes me feel really bad, because now there's literally a criminal out there with a loaded firearm, you know, and obviously it wasn't like stored loaded, whatever. That is literally besides all the point. So that I feel really bad about. That sucks. I hope nothing happens to anyone, or like that's horrible. To just have that kind of on like the street. It sucks. It was literally the day before. Thankfully, nothing was damaged to the car. You know, like they didn't like break into it using any kind of like jimmies or anything like that. So nothing actually happened to the vehicle. Literally the day before, no BS, the day before I handed the car over, that happened. Horrible timing, horrible luck with that. But it is what it is, you know. I'm not gonna let it like hold me down, bring me down. Like, it just is what it is. Okay, so a couple things I do want to like address on this whole topic. I did not sell the R8 for the vehicle that I'm getting now. I actually planned, if you guys watch my videos, you kind of know what it is already, and I planned to have both like at the same time. However, I knew when I purchased the vehicle, and I only owned it for 6 months. There's a couple reasons that I purchased the vehicle. It kind of hit all the boxes. So basically, when I purchased it, I knew that it was going to be like canceled. I knew that like it wasn't going to be in production anymore, I should say. So I knew that the values were going to kind of jump. I didn't expect to sell it this fast. I kind of just put it up for like a high-ish price on like Facebook Marketplace, and it just so happened that this guy wanted it and scooped it, and it just all kind of worked out. So I did not sell that vehicle for this vehicle, but I will say that I did sell it to kind of like double my passive income. So I sold it to purchase a multi-family house, a 4 or 5 family house, or an apartment building, so whichever one I kind of find first. I don't have one lined up yet, but that was the plan with this vehicle, to make a little bit of money. And it also helps my buying power a ton. You know, when you're purchasing a vehicle like that, you know, obviously, and they show that, you know, it's been paid off and you've had it for X amount of time. You know, obviously 6 months is like kind of the going time that you want to have, you know, a car like that for, to really like hit your credit and really make a big impact. So it's going to increase my buying power a ton. It's going to help me buy the apartment building or whatever. But I still need something to hold me over, because I'm a car guy, man. I can't just go not having a car like that. I did that for a little bit and it really never works out. So it is the smarter move. Am I gonna miss the car? Kind of, but I feel like I do this kind of often. Like I've said in previous videos, I've owned over, you know, 140 plus cars, and I don't even know, I'm probably well over that number now. I just always say 140. I'm happy with the purchase. It is a really, really, really fun car. Would I get one again? No, but I say that because I really like the Huracan better, and it's basically the same car, but aesthetically I like the Huracan's looks better. So if I was to get another one, I would just get a Huracan, which is most likely going to happen. Now, I did put in an allocation for a GT2, or I'm sorry, excuse me, GT3 RS. So when the 992.2, I believe, comes out, I will have a chance to build one, but that'll take literally, I would assume, years for me to go in when they call upon it, build it, you know, spec it out how I want, and then for manufacturer to actually build it, have it done, and to me. So that's not going to be anytime soon. But I do think that this next vehicle, which, like I said, if you guys watched previous videos, you probably know what it is a gem. I think I found the perfect one, like the one to get. I think it's a lot better for YouTube content, because I do not think that the R8 is the best for YouTube content, because not many people are looking up R8 stuff. They're not looking up that supercar stuff. I mean, they might for a little bit, but for like vlogs and stuff like that, one, there's like nothing much I want to do left with the vehicle. It was pretty much done, you know, unless twin turbo or something like that. But there's not many options for modifications, if you could say. Like, you know, when it comes to like a lip, like there's 2 different styles of front lips. When it comes to like a wing, there's only like 3 different styles, you know. So it's not that I can't do too much for YouTube, is what I'm trying to say. And not everyone that has that car or wants that car is looking it up, because it's not as obtainable for most people. So I think the next platform is a huge platform, and make content. And I already got a ton of parts for it. As soon as I basically bought the car, it is in Arizona still. It just got put on a truck. It should be here tomorrow. It actually got put on the truck Sunday, and it's Tuesday today. So I feel like that's pretty fast, like shipping wise. Yeah, I'm really excited for this platform. I'm probably more excited than I was for the R8, weirdly. So yeah, stay tuned for that.